You come from?
Yeah, no, I'm not. That's why I say I stay grounded, you know, even with the money and the fame. I said that.
And that's
Mom would always keep like clocks around the house to know like, make sure you're using your time wisely, you know, in the weirdest places. Like it'd be in the bathroom, it'd be, I swear, like she always kept like a clock in every single room. And I would tell her like, I'm bored. She's like, don't say you're bored. That means you're a born person. You can always do something with your time. So just little stuff like that when I was growing up, I was like, I was younger, you know what I'm saying? But now all these small lessons that I learned from them all make sense.
Is that why you got to?
I've done a lot of stuff that's been great. And it's been a blessing to be a part of. But yeah, no, I'm still climbing, man. It's keep the main thing going.
Correct.
Because you how are you gonna fuel this stuff without this fan base? You need them to still come and support this.
So I think you need sometimes you gotta separate yourself from the group in order to figure out what's best for you. Yeah, that was some dark times, man. That shit. I used to just sit in the room and just try to like, I used to study all different types of like comedians and like, I would study them like studying for a test, you know what I'm saying? Like I would literally watch all the interviews and like try to figure out what made them want to do comedy or what made P. Diddy make this amount of money and why did he invest in this? Why did Will Smith do this? You know, just everybody that I was inspired by, I studied like literally that whole semester. I didn't go to no classes, none. I called my mom, I got the there, man. I got out of there. It wasn't. She wasn't happy to hear, but you know, I think now when I could call her and send some money,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love you, man.
It's life changing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Every year I've been writing my goals since like I was in my dorm in like 2015.
Do you really?
Yeah. On a serious note, like I really do write out each goal I have and like specifically put, all right, this year I want to achieve this.
I want to do this.
And it doesn't always work.
Right.
And not everything happens that year, but eventually
The thing happens.
transpires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually it transpires. But I think there's something about writing it down. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because I even had a year where I was typing it in my phone. It doesn't.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It doesn't happen. It's like just typing it out. It's not. It's just all bullshit. I think writing it down and then putting it like somewhere where you see it every day.
Yeah.
Is meaningful.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you see your
Learned early on when you know, before I even got famous, that just about spending and stuff, because I used to splurge and try to like get every Jordan drop, or I'll just break my neck to try to get anything expensive that I thought was cool. Like if, you know, in high school and stuff, everybody's trying to wear the designer belts,
Right.
designer shoes and all this, everybody trading clothes. So I used to, I think that around that time, it kind of showed me like that none of this stuff was really, it's kind of like meaningless a little bit. Like if I didn't learn that then, I would have probably spent every last dollar I got in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I did learn that before I got money in my pocket.
The reason why, you know, the Kai Cenats are winning is because, and of course, amongst others, it's not just him, but it's because the people that love it, like you love what you're doing. You're not just doing it for money. You're not doing it for the clicks, and you're not trying to get the clout from it. It's more so like you really are eat, sleep, and breathe in this situation. Like I've seen Kai Cenat or like even Kevin Hart like nonstop. Like while we're on stream, they're also working. Like I'll see Kev go, you won't even notice it on a stream, go take a call, and it'll be like middle of the night. He might be taking a call and somebody in another country wants him to come and do some show for multi-million-dollar. He'll close that, come back, same energy. It's not even changing and like throughout the whole entire time. So I always like to watch and see like how some of the people that you look up to kind of are working, because you see that, all right, this is not like a money thing for you. You actually, this is your passion. So that's, I try to live the same type of situation as well because of that.
Site of where you made your first ever skit.
Yeah, that was one of the first times I just said, you know, just do it. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I'm like, I just got to get my foot in the door. I just got to try something. So we just like recorded. My friend had pushed me to do it, and he was just like, bro, just start recording just random clips. And this is before I was being creative or really trying to be funny. I was just being silly. And we just recorded me talking shit at the gas station. And it got like locally, like some people from my high school was like, yo, this is pretty funny. Da, 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 da. I was like, all right, I'll keep trying it. And just consistency just pays off, man, for real.
Women can get in the way of those dreams, and like, I want to tell all the young guys out there, you're watching all that and all that bullshit.
It's not gonna help.
What's another one? You know, enjoy that.
X-Hamster.
Bang Bros, X-Hamster, that's
Sure.
another one.
X-Video.
When you're watching all this stuff, that can get in the way of your vision.
All that shit gets in the way of your vision.
Yeah, man.
And women especially.
Well,
But I knew I had it in me, though. I knew I had it in me to do way better stuff and to do next level things that, you know, a lot of people might not have seen in me then.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we're here now.
Do you
I think I just stick to only the people that I have in my own circle.
Right.
Like my team that I work with and maybe my close friends in the industry. I only tend to be around that crowd. I don't like to go and like be like, if I'm not invited or nothing, or if I feel like I'm stretching myself out to be in this scenario. Or
So if you're invited, you're not showing up.
Yeah, no, if I'm invited, I'll
I'm
show
saying
up.
if you're not invited, you're not showing up.
Because I don't, you know, if I'm supposed to be there, it's meant to be. If I'm supposed to be at that red carpet, it's meant to be.
What advice would you give somebody? Because everybody wants to be a content creator now, right? What advice would you give to that next kid that's like, I want to be Druski. I want to be Kai.
yeah. I'd say you gotta be there for the ups and downs, because, hey, man, they gonna talk. And everybody talk. I'm talking about you search your name up, you going, it's stuff right now. They typing all type of stuff right now about any and everybody that's lit right now, including myself. So it's like, you can't win in their eyes, and you got to be cool with that. So that's the main thing I'll say to anybody that's on the up and come up, because it's like, yo, it's really, you're not gonna win every argument. And
Kids don't do drugs, right? I went to school with a lot of kids who was doing drugs, and their life sucks. So try to stay away from that type of shit, huh? Yeah.
didn't mean to laugh at that, but that
yeah, that's real.
I'm sorry,
real.
That it's incredible what he's accomplished. As a mother, you just have to be radiating with so much pride about this kid. It's amazing.
Well, his discipline is his key, and his resilience. That's the key to Drew's success. He doesn't let things that are negative impact him where he can't restart very quickly. He's very good at restarting.
He's an amazing guy.
What advice would you give somebody that wants to go the route that you went?
I would just say stay consistent, man. I think we all lose track of like where we're going sometimes when you fail, and I think it was times where I had videos I thought was gonna do great, or like a scenario where I thought maybe I should quit this tour when I was on tour with Jack, you know, just not feeling comfortable, like I wasn't comfortable on the tour bus, and I didn't have my friends with me, and I was like, I just want to go home. I don't feel like finishing this. But it's like, if you do that, what are the consequences?
Right.
So it makes you think. So I'll say the biggest thing is consistency. And I know I used to hear celebrities say that type of stuff back when I would watch interviews. I'm like, man, everybody say that. Stay consistent, that's whatever. But honestly, genuinely, that's really it right there. Because it don't matter what happens. If you, like you said, get booed off a stage or something goes wrong or this goes left, stay consistent. As long as you stay consistent, it will continue to work. You know,
I like to go and live life a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to sit around and like be like sit on this pedestal and be like, oh, we lit. Like, let's go get a bunch of cars. Let's go live in these cribs and go bitches. It's more so like, let's go do some normal shit real quick. Let's figure out how. So that's what keeps the juices flowing. You know that.
Yeah.